Are you comfortable doing physically demanding work? Are you able to work at heights and in small spaces? Add in a sense of balance and you might be climbing up to a career as a scaffold erector. Scaffold erectors use platforms and metal tubes to build temporary structures that give workers a safe, secure place to work high above the ground. To get a better view of this high-reaching career, we talked to a scaffold erector working in Alberta.
Hi, my name is Mike. I'm a scaffold erector, also known as a scaffolder. Scaffold erecting consists of building a safe, temporary access to get to something that's elevated off the ground. Really, there's no limit to what you can build with scaffolding. It's all up to how creative you can get. I think that's the part of my job that I really enjoy the most. I build all sorts of different structures, whether it be a bridge to cross a road for pedestrians, whether it be a 180-foot tall tower, or even just simply a mixing shack on the ground where it's a nice protected area for somebody to store their tools.
So it's going to be a good day today. It is getting a little chilly.
So my typical days generally consist of starting off the day with a safety briefing. Once we've got the plan together, we will head out to the location, assemble the materials that we're going to use for the day, and then we'll start to build the scaffold. There's some days that we're modifying scaffolds or even possibly dismantling the scaffold. Scaffold erectors generally inspect their scaffolds that they're building as well as examining scaffolds for defects. The tools that a scaffolder will use throughout their day include a hammer, level, crescent wrench, tape measure. Scaffolding can be done anywhere. The vast majority of the time, though, I find myself working outdoors, so it's great in the summer when the weather's good, but in the winter it's a bit of a challenge for sure. Scaffolding is absolutely a very physical job. A lot of material handling, a lot of heavy lifting. It could even be pulling a rope all day long, hoisting material up. The most important skills for a scaffold erector are the ability to work at heights and be comfortable while working at heights. Teamwork is another real large one, and communication. Attention to detail is what also keeps you safe while you're working at heights. Some of the duties that you're going to have include consulting with the scaffold end user, supervisors and other tradespeople for the requirements of the scaffold. Ordering and managing materials for the scaffold build is another big part of the scaffold erector's job. We are required to wear personal protective equipment, including hard hats, glasses, gloves, and safety boots. We also wear fall protection equipment and have to follow all of the safe working at heights legislation and regulations. Education requirements for scaffolding, a grade 12 diploma is definitely an asset. Most training is going to come from on-site as well as some trade-specific training. Strong math skills are going to serve you well. Scaffolders can start out as an apprentice and after the required amount of time and schooling, you can work your way up to become a journey person. You can work in industrial settings, commercial settings, or residential settings. I'm currently working in an industrial setting. Scaffolding will open you up to a lot of advancement opportunities, whether it be supervision or even moving on to other aspects like safety. This job allows a very good work-life balance. I currently work 4 days on, 10-hour shifts and have a 3-day weekend. Overtime and weekend shifts are required from time to time on large projects. I would say the most satisfying aspect of my job is the teamwork, the camaraderie that comes along with working closely with people. Also at the end of the day, being able to look up at what you've accomplished, what you've built is really a satisfying thing. If you'd like to become a scaffolder, I'd say it's absolutely an opportunity that you should look into. It's a very rewarding job, a very creative job. It really does provide a good living and a lot of job satisfaction, I find.
Other workers depend on scaffold erectors to do their job well. An eye for detail, a safety-conscious attitude, and good problem-solving skills will get you on your way to the top of your field. Enjoy the view! Learn more about this occupation, including training requirements and salary ranges, in the occupational profile on the ALICE website. And find out about related occupations, including carpenter and construction craft laborer. Explore the possibilities. Go to alice.alberta.ca.